So Easter Sunday, sundown, a few extra sweeties added there. Meanwhile, a very good night to you, Evi.
ShopRite and WineRite stock Sainsbury's exclusive wine, beer and spirits. There's more than ever this Easter, and with ShopRite savers you can save big. ShopRite and WineRite, proudly locally owned.
Broadcasting from Douglas in the Isle of Man, on smartphone and smart speaker, online and on AM and FM. This is Manx Radio. From the Sky News Centre at 1, the Chancellor's asked to have his ministerial declarations reviewed after claims about his family's tax affairs. Rishi Sunak has written to the Prime Minister saying he'd like the findings of the independent advisor on the minister's interests to be made public. Exit polls from the first round of the French election suggest Emmanuel Macron will face the far-right's Marine Le Pen in the next round in a fortnight's time. Our reporter Sally Lockwood, who's in Paris, says Le Pen's policy agenda has become more mainstream by discussing things like the rising cost of living.
She's talked less about immigration, she's talked less about Islam. Critics say, look, she may have changed her image, but her far-right views remain the same. But certainly, for many French voters, Marine Le Pen feels a lot more palatable at this election.
The Ministry of Defence says further evidence of alleged Russian war crimes against civilians are continuing to emerge in Ukraine. Its latest assessment describes reports of a makeshift grave near Bezova and allegations of sexual violence perpetrated by Moscow's forces. Meanwhile, Austria's Chancellor is meeting Vladimir Putin in Moscow later to discuss the crisis. In sports, Liverpool is still a point behind Manchester City after a 2-2 draw at the Premier League leaders. Rangers' 4-0 win at St Mirren means they're back within 6 points of Scottish Premiership leaders Celtic. Northern Ireland's Rory McIlroy can be pleased with the second-place finish after a late charge on the final round of the Masters Golf. The four-time major winner ended on 7 under par, 3 shots behind world number 1 Scotty Scheffler in Augusta. Speaking after his final round, McIlroy says it was his best display at the course.
I knew I needed my best ever score to at least have a chance. I shot 65 in the third round here in 2018. I knew I needed to go a bit lower than that, and I did by one. It's probably not going to be low enough, but I can't ask any more of myself. I played a really, really good round of golf.
Tiger Woods ended on 13 over, 14 months after a serious car crash. He confirmed he will be playing at the Open Championship this summer. That's the latest.
ShopRite meat and fish savers with 25% off. Beef joints and juicy tomahawk steaks, king prawns, scallops and smoked haddock with more in store. ShopRite, proudly locally owned.
Downtown Plunketville, the American Broadcasting Company presents the music of P.T. Angelus and his loyal Plunketville Nation. Here in the beautiful gold, yellow, copper, steel, iron ballroom of the Hotel Sheets in downtown Plunketville, overlooking the uptown section of downtown Pottstown. Stay with us, won't you, and enjoy the sweetest music this side of the Monongahela River. 1 mile high, 2 1/2 blocks from the center of Old Squamish. Ah, there's gaiety, and dancing in the Hotel Sheets nightly. Now, to get things underway, Keaton's Loyal Banditos play a medley of old standard favorites. Commencing with Your Red Scarf Matches Your Eyes, Close Cover Before Striking, Your Father Had the Shipbuilder Blues, and Loving You Has Made Me Bananas. This beautiful picture and lovely lyric portrayed vocally by Dickie Ryan.